When we renamed Me Family Services from Mangere's Family Service Centre, we had to address me, each of us as a little me as an individual. I need to make sure I look after my health, my well-being, my families, my relationships, my vision, my passion, and then to work on systems that empower other people to do that same process. I want Mangere Otahuhu to just be part of a global, thriving, regenerative community. But the way that I work is I start from me, I start from my family, I go back to the basics. I don't have to change the whole world. I don't have to take over the world or the universe.
I help the families when we get the Auckland airport lost property, all the clothing and cases that passengers throughout the world have left behind at Auckland airport. Bring them in here and work with our families in the community and supporting them with that clothing.
Nelson. Come to Sonny Nelson. Toys, kids, children, so some poor child's missing her bunny.
But with here, most of the stuff that's inside here is from the Auckland airport lost property. We can certainly help you with clothing.
Oh,
and
yeah,
things
that'd
like
be great. Yeah,
So how
especially for
we,
kids.
yeah, so how we work is called hard, the trade. Actually coming inside the doors here and opening yourself up here is part of that trade. Oh, I'd like to see families actually walk into open doors and actually reach out to what they want and sit down and talk to somebody. A lot of these families have hidden stories. It's fantastic to actually see them when they come in with a straight face and they're ready to bombard you. And then when they do come in here and you actually see them sitting down and opening up with their story, it's quite emotional. But to actually see them go out knowing they've got clothing for their family or knowing that they can go into another door and reach out for that help is yeah, and a big smile on their face.
Me Family Services and the support it's given me, I do not think I would be, and I can say this wholeheartedly, the person I am today without the support of the centre and the staff. It's helped me not only personally grow, but in my professional field of work. The centre identifies and sees what I'm doing in the community and so tries to help me with that so that I can go out and impact as many others as possible.
The most exciting thing is seeing people find themselves, and the most discouraging people is when people deny themselves and don't know themselves. The big problems in society are the addictions and the homelessness and the violence and domestic violence, and all those big picture issues often come because we don't know who I am or who we are as individuals. And also as a society we don't celebrate each other enough for who we are. We try and fit people into the box. We try and shape people into what we think society should be like. So in Mangere we're busy trying to actually say everybody has a voice, and sometimes that voice is uncomfortable, sometimes it's an irritant, but also sometimes it's amazing and fantastic. So we'll try and unpack that.
The regen zone is a little piece of land just out the back of our centre here. It's 300 square metres, so not very big, like a little backyard. We have rubbish flowing through our community and flowing straight out to landfill, so we thought, you know, wouldn't it be great if our little area could be a swamp for rubbish. We could collect the rubbish, we could think about, you know, what was valuable in there and what we could use it for. So the site is going to be gardens for the community to use, composting areas for people to learn how to deal with their food waste at home, and a maker space in the shipping container where people can come and have a go at fixing and upcycling their broken stuff at home.
So this is the regen zone, and so this is where we're doing the work with the De La Salle College students and also the Unitec architecture students. The plan is that eventually this will become an education centre which is built by the Early Childhood Centre and Mangere Primary School. But the students, the La Salle students and the Unitec students have been coming up with the planning.
So it's a really busy day here today on a Friday. We've got children from our Early Childhood Centre come over, and they've been helping plant seeds in our seed trays, getting ready for the summer garden, and now they're painting the tyres over there. The tyres are going to be garden beds and also seats for people to sit on, and they're painting anything they want to really, but just thinking about what Mangere means to them and what they like about living here. Lots of people helping.
Part of the development of a community which is thriving, regenerating, is that all of us have a part. We talk of that forest, and even weeds and worms and cockroaches have a part within that forest, and kauris and kahikatea and flowers and walkways and compost and air and water and everything. So when you ask a question like who's doing good work, I think we need to celebrate that actually all of us are.